name's Jason. This is my 2009 Ford Focus XR5 Turbo. Bought the car in January 2010 after going for a ride in one a couple of years prior when I was still in high school. It was actually one of the guys on the forum through a random chance. Ben, I think he had his orange one at that time. He shortly wrote that off after I was in it. For whatever reason, he dropped them off home and the car was there, and chatted to him for about 5 minutes. He said, "Oh, do you want to come for a run?" So I jumped in the car, went around the block, and thought, this thing's pretty awesome. I was going to keep it stock. That lasted about 3-4 days before I put a cold air induction kit on it, and it's just gone on from there. It's got about 350 horsepower at the crank. Gets driven to the track, gets driven hard, and gets driven home. It's not really a daily driver anymore, but it's still a great car to drive. It's a really nice street car. It's got pretty good manners and surprises quite a lot of people. Ended up getting a company car, and the Focus was just sitting at home, so did a bit more research and decided to go the next step with it. Was injectors, a new clutch, LSD, and a wastegate actuator. So I had all that work done, had a custom tune put on it at that point. I had a mate that kept bugging me to go track racing, so I ended up doing a few track days and had an absolute ball. Didn't know that you could drive a car that hard without getting pinged, and it's a complete different learning curve. And then after that, it had to do more to it. So new brakes, so it's got Willwood 6-piston front brakes, CV shafts had to be upgraded, more suspension mods, brake cooling, and fuel pump, new tune. Just kept going from there. Other than that, I've got no regrets of anything I've done to the car. Everything I've done, I think, adds to the car, well, especially for me, and the way I use the car. It's the first car I drove on a track. I started off doing a day at Eastern Creek, which was probably very well above my skill level at that time. It was a big learning curve, but it did cement the fact that I liked going to the track. Turn 1 still scares me at Eastern Creek, but I think a little bit more track time, and it's been a really fun experience.